from friends list. Yeah, alright, so it's channel 17. I'm gonna give you a link. I'm gonna give this person a link too. Yeah, I'm gonna send you this link. It's channel 17, 7 and 1. So people are like, what the f. Oh, I know how. Okay. Just for anyone, do not have any ad block or anything on this one. All right. Don't have any ad block or anything to run it. So keep that in mind. And so you're like, what? Don't. Maybe, you know. Right, give me a second. Give me a second. History. Give this to one other person too. Should be able to watch the fight. Nothing streaming there. This is. You should be. If you can't, then I'll let you know. Let's just say that. I'll let you know. Alright. Both things are in the box. What's up, ice cream? Floyd M versus Pacquiao. Wait, are you on Floyd M? That would be lopsided. I have to go with Pacquiao. No, I'm going for Mayweather, but you know, just to be it even, just to get it even. I mean, we just seem like assholes. Are like, go Mayweather. Yeah, I'm in this. I'm just picking my car. I'm making sure if I want the City Tripper or that Wild Wiggler, which sounds like a fucking dildo if I ever heard one. Hey, what did you get? I got the Wild Wiggler. It's a dildo.
All right. Showtime.
Maybe Hardy can join us.
Yeah. Is he in the chat room?
No one's. I mean, I was gonna say no one's in the chat room, but that's not true. What you see is, trust me, dude. Just because no one's there doesn't mean no one's there. I learned that the hard way. Just because no one seems like they're there, oh, they're there.
So some spies. So
This on 200cc?
Yep.
I was like, oh, this is gonna be, it's gonna be hard hitting, just like this. Fuck. Hear all those bitches complaining about this being too fast and fire hopping's been rendered mute?
Are we still people complaining about that?
Yeah, but here's my problem. It's not like it's in worldwide. Unless it is, but if it's in worldwide, then I'm like, that's good.
Worldwide. I think worldwide's 100.
Only 100? That's bullshit. There should be a worldwide 100. It's probably never going to happen, but it should be a worldwide 200cc to 150 to 200cc. Because I feel like that's the real Mario Kart. And with all you baby complainers out there, I mean, I like fire hopping, but keep it real. You know, if you need fire hopping to play Mario Kart, you might have to move on.
So no fire hopping.
Into undercc.
So is it just because it's harder to do, or it's not possible to do?
I think it's very possible, but here's the thing: you're going so damn fast.
Yeah,
you know,
it's gonna mess you up.
You're going so damn fast, even if you do like 4 hops. To the point of it is you might die.
Yeah.
You know, some people would take a hop, and you just go hop, and then back on the road on 250, on 150, or or 150, But this, you're going so damn fast. The hopping doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
The actual hopness of the hopping.
Yeah, in other words, there's no point of hopping. You're already going too fast.
You're already, when a mushroom can make or break you, then that's the point.
It's gonna be more like, hey, the people behind, they're not slow enough.
I think they're complaining because they just been they can't do what they can do. They can't beat their friends and go like, I can fire. I'm like, but here's the thing: you can still rank up the score in worldwide.
Yeah, I thought worldwide was 150. It's actually 100.
That sucks. I'm just saying, I haven't felt like this kind of Mario Kart since Mario Kart DS. Except for without the snaking part. But Mario Kart DS was frantic as shit. Baby Blur.
Yeah, that's the way people complained back when they took the snaking away.
They didn't take it away. They didn't take it away.
Snaking?
Oh, you mean on Mario Kart Wii? They had to actually come out with they actually had to come out with an actual new game to get rid of it.
Yeah.
They could patch it out, but knowing Nintendo's history, they don't like patching out things.
True.
They really don't. They, even if they go like, oh, if there's a game that they were like, well, we're going to patch it, I'm like, not really. You wasn't going to patch it out anyway.
Wildwoods, New Jersey.
Wildwoods, New Jersey. People are going to wonder, why do we call it Wildwoods, New Jersey? Because there's a place in New Jersey called Wildwood. And it looks nothing like this, so I'm just saying that Wildwood is a fucking hole. Actually, it's a nicer hole than where I live. Where I live is a fucking hole.
Hole in the wall?
It's a fucking hole in a wall, man. Fucking hole in a wall. And they must have souped up some of these scooters, man. Because I don't know any scooters that go this fast. Does it go like 60 miles an hour? We're on both Twitch and INSTAGIB TV. What's up, everyone? Happy Fight Day. Yeah, Twitchy Twitch. My sister's going to LA.
Business trip, or is that just a...
It's always a business trip, man. It's always business with her. When ain't it? When ain't it? When ain't it business? It's business, I'll tell you that. People are getting mad that they had to use the brake button. Like, people are complaining about shit like, you mean we have to press B? I thought people would be excited about this and go like, yeah, man!
At first, yeah, you'd be like, hey, yeah, badass. And then you see all these cons, you know, like, damn. Break, all this stuff.
Yeah, you would think people would... You would think people would go like, yeah, man! Fuck yeah, sign me up for this shit! I love Mario Kart, you know? Like, no. No need.
It's like having a, you know, back in the day, it's having a bunch of a badass, and I was like, well, not a good idea. It could be kind of dangerous.
Might slide off the world.
Hell yeah.
So back to the bike for a second. This bike, not, you know, I'm not saying like, oh, it's like having it's not like having a fucking CD player in your car, but still. It has a feature that I like a lot. You're probably wondering, what feature? The feature is basically, it has one handle brake. It has one handbrake.
Okay.
And I know that sounds a little weird because normally when you buy a bike, you have two handbrakes, right?
Uh-huh.
You have two handbrakes. This has one handbrake. And the one handbrake does the back and the front. So it pulls both levers at once.
Oh, that's badass.
It is kind of, I like that a lot because, you know, I always have my hand on one brake. It's either the back brake. So it's safer that way to pull on both brakes than to just pull on one. Holy fuck, I did not make it.
Yeah, you will not make it like that.
I guess I need a booster.
I tried last time and I fell off 3 times.
Yeah, I guess you need a boost. I mean, we saw it in the commercial, they boosted over it.
Oh, really?
They boosted over it, so I guess it's not possible to get over it.
So you need a shroom.
Yeah, you need a shroom to get over it. Because I think this is the first time. Oh, shit. I fell off it.
Yeah?
Landed. I fell off the thing and landed. Alright, let's see. Yeah, you need a shroom and you barely make it. See the ramp coming up? I actually fell off the ramp and kept going. So you can actually fall off the ramp and keep going.
Oh, dude, jump up and bounce off the little trolley, whatever. Jump on top of it and bounce off.
That gives you a little speed boost.
Yep.
Oh, something happened to the Pacquiao brand.
Maybe I can
To
jump
the
now.
Mayweather. Other kid Mario. There's a video of someone that actually broke Music Park. He jumped too high and he actually went outside the geometry.
They would just pick you up, right? And put you back on track.
Not where he's going. He was out of the track. He was gone, gone, gone.
Winter.
Winter. Winter is coming. Maybe summer. Maybe fall. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's you.
I think it's mostly spring and summer. Sometimes fall, right? At least
Sometimes. I feel like it's a good rotation, but you never know. My God, my ass hurts. Or maybe it's my hip bones or something.
fall, right?
Yeah, it's fall. It's fall in Animal Crossing. You know how much I hate Animal Crossing?
Why?
These fucking motherfuckers talk about it like it's the greatest thing ever. Like this game is like fucking watching paint dry. And people are like, how dare you say shit about Animal Crossing? I gotta pay my mortgage. I'm like, a mortgage? And then I gotta go fish. And I gotta see Mr. Rossetti in town. I'm like, are you this sad of a panda that you have to talk to these motherfuckers? I mean, come on. Set your time to whatever for that stupid gift thing. But yeah, Animal Crossing used to be Jeff Gerstmann's favorite game. People go like, you have a real man crush for him. I'm like, kinda do. You and your Wiggler. Hi, Wiggler. Me and my city screwler. I keep forgetting that in the game, her name is Wendy. We never seen the Koopa kids in a while, haven't we? Haven't seen them.
Since Mario Wii, right?
We haven't seen them. Yeah, since Mario Wii or something. But I'm saying in this context, like Nintendo acknowledging that they exist. Normally Nintendo don't acknowledge that they exist.
Always a sad song here in this track.
Yeah, this track is very empathetic. I had to reinstall my I had to reinstall my Windows 10.
Why?
This is the second time in a week that I had to reinstall because of the new build.
So it's supposed to come out what in the summer, right?
July.
2 months.
This thing is coming, man, and it's slowly coming together. When I mean slowly coming together, it's slowly coming together.
So what's the name of that new browser that they have now?
It is called On This Day I See Clearly. I'm kidding. It's called Edge. Edge. It actually has a name. Yeah, it's called On This Day I See Clearly. Every day I'm sorry, I think of Edge as the wrestler. It was called Project Spartan, but it has an actual name now.
So you had a chance to play with it?
Yeah, I had a chance to play with Project Spartan Ops.
How do you like it?
You know what? I think my computer's the wrong candidate for it, but I like it. It ain't Internet Explorer, so I'm happy about that.
It doesn't look nothing like it.
It looks nothing like Internet Explorer. It's a full Metro app. You're probably like, what the? Uh-oh. Something happened? No. I was like, oh, I didn't see you move. Yeah, it's nice, and the good thing about it is it seems very minimalistic, so it seems very like an Opera browser. I wouldn't call it like it's going to replace IE, but in all seriousness,
It actually is going to replace
it should.
They're not going to make it anymore.
And you know what? That's that's fine. But I think Microsoft Edge should be an actual, Win32 app or Win64 app or whatever the fuck you want to call it, instead of it being stuck on this thing. Because I look at it and I'm gonna go like, wow, this could be great if I could have it in app form. If I can have it in. FSC beats me 3rd place. So you get what I'm saying? It would be great if I had an app for him.
Yeah. What about those apps things, you know, like Windows 8?
Oh, they work fine. They actually work. I like what they did within Windows 10. They float now.
Okay.
They float. You're probably like, what? They float? Yes, because when you open up an app, you can resize them. You can do stuff. Hey, Aquino, if you want to jump into the call, you know, Skype Ravens Dolphin. People are like, why don't you just get a Tekken Games one? We do. I just forgot the password. So much for that. Alright, I'm adding. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm gonna add. Can I add him? I can. Yep, add to group call. Alright, it's good to see you.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
So it looks like we're all in the. You're still going with Mayweather, or are you going with Pacquiao?
Oh, Mayweather all the way. It's like,
Alright, so
it's gonna be a terrible fight. Just to give you spoilers.
Sure a bit.
I mean, look, both these guys have way too much face to lose by actually fighting each other.
There's a lot to lose and a lot to gain with everyone.
But these guys are gonna stay away from each other. They're gonna hug. It's gonna be terrible. Sorry to dampen things.
No, you know what? We're not big boxing men. We're not, you know, critiquing every single second of it, but not saying like we don't know who these people are. We know exactly who they are. Not idiots.
But yeah, I mean, boxing's just I don't know. Like the fight I'm looking forward to Klitschko and Tyson Fury later on in the year. That should be fun, but boxing's just gotten very boring.
It's not like it was back in the 90s where people were biting off ears and stuff.
Exactly.
And people calling it fake.
Fake, as in like fixed?
Yeah, like fixed. Which I'm like, you can't fake boxing.
So, some fights I think are fixed, but I don't think that this fight won't be fixed.
Yeah, I don't think that. God, wouldn't you? That would be horrible.
Yeah.
And they should go out. They should go out and kill each other. They should kill each other. Like wrestling's fake, and that's what makes it great. That's what people like.
Yeah, it's never been about. I mean, wrestling has been about the elite, but it hasn't been about like who wins and who loses and all. They don't really keep track, except for Goldberg.
That is true.
What was the streak again? 200 matches?
It was something incredible, like 200, like 120. You know, Jello's. I feel like Jello and Anella. You know, you guys going Pacquiao and
Jello says Pacquiao's gonna win. That's hilarious. That I would say that.
I wouldn't go that far, but I feel like Mayweather is gonna win. I honestly feel he's gonna win.
I mean, it's not that Mayweather's gonna dominate him or anything. He's just gonna move around. He's gonna stay loose, and then he's gonna hug, and it's just gonna be a really bad decision. See, it's impossible for Pacquiao to win by decision. He can't win by decision. It's just not possible.
Right. I honestly think we're gonna get an actual knockout.
No, that's just both guys have too much to lose.
Right.
By actual fighting each other. So that's just, it won't happen.
Also, Pacquiao got a few knockouts, and that can rattle you. So you know, Mayweather doesn't.
Exactly.
So after you get a few knockouts under your belt, I mean, Pacquiao can be beat.
It does make it less durable, but like I said, it's still not. Mayweather's still not gonna risk it. It's too much to lose.
Oh, it's a ton to lose, man. I mean, Mayweather's got that reputation, which is dog shit, but he's got a reputation.
I didn't know he couldn't read. That's
that makes total sense.
That's really weird.
If you have millions and millions of dollars, would you want to read?
Well, I mean, just the ability to read is just, I don't know. I guess it's just something people take for granted.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to read driving a car, so it doesn't matter, does it?
You have to read like. Wait
No,
a
you
minute.
don't.
You have to be able to read like road signs and stuff. That can't be true.
It is true. People have learned how to drive a car, take the test, and beat it without reading.
I understand how you can read road signs.
I don't understand how you can get through college and high school without reading.
I don't think Mayweather went to college or high school.
How do you get that? So you just saying all he did was just train at the gym and...
Well, that's it. He trained from Mayweather trained like pretty much from a kid onwards. His dad trained him up, and then when his dad went to jail, I forget who trained him then.
His dad went to jail.
His dad went to jail for drugs. Yeah, his dad was a good boxer as well.
What?
Yeah, his dad went to jail when he was. His dad went to jail when
This
he
is the greatest story ever.
His dad, I think it was the Olympic trials. He won the Olympic trials, Mayweather did. And just shortly after that, maybe I'm getting them confused, but he won something major, like I think it was the Golden Gloves or a national championship or the Olympic trials. But just shortly after that then his dad, or before, sorry, his dad got jailed, yeah. Went to jail for a couple of years. So he had to do it all on his own, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a story that I'm like, holy shit, that's amazing. How come no one tells that story?
They do. It's fairly well known, like that Mayweather Senior went to jail for a while, and you know.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Mayweather Senior gets jailed.
Yeah, now this is like 20 odd years ago, but still. But yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be definitely a good fight.
It's not. I don't mean to be like.
The hype. Here's the thing. I'm sure the hype of the thing is not gonna live up to what it is.
No, I just don't think that neither of them are gonna risk fighting. I think it's gonna be a very boring fight, but that's just my opinion.
You don't think they're gonna come out like a ball of fire and just go like,
No,
He's gonna be a lot hugging.
Because I mean, imagine it. Like if you're Mayweather, you can't risk getting knocked out after everything you've done, said and done. And you're Pacquiao, you can't risk getting knocked out. Pacquiao has a little less to lose, but still.
Yeah, even if Pacquiao loses, he can go home, collect his money, and not give a shit. I'm not saying take a dive, a-hole. I'm just saying.
No, but I mean, as well as that, Pacquiao, if Pacquiao loses, he gets no rematch. But if Mayweather loses, he gets an automatic rematch.
That sounds about right. And you know and then after that, then someone's gonna go, Mayweather Pacquiao too.
No, well, yeah, I mean, but only if Mayweather loses.
Right.
If Mayweather wins, he doesn't want to see Pacquiao again. That's what it's basically what it says. He doesn't want to know.
So
there'll only be a rematch if Mayweather loses. That's in the contract. That's in the contract signed.
Really?
Yeah, there was this.
Sounds like Mayweather's stacking the deck against Pacquiao.
Jesus, the laundry list of demands that Mayweather has are ridiculous. That's the automatic rematch, the no rematch if he wins. It has to go 60-40 money-wise. He gets to come out last. He gets the A side of the ring.
What?
Yeah. There's a huge amount of things he had to get before he would agree to do the thing. He had to be the one to announce the fight, like actually go on stage and say this is happening. There's so many things that he had to have before he'd agree to this fight.
Oh my God! He is a diva. What the hell?
Oh yeah, there was something about drug testing. Either he wanted drug testing or he didn't want drug testing. He gave up either one. He got all these things. But Pacquiao tried to spin it down and say, look, this is what he gives someone on death row everything he wants. He gives them the last meal and all this crap. But no, it's. I want to put money down, Jello. I'm not going to put money down. I mean, Pacquiao's 50 to 1 to knockout. It's silly.
Right.
I wouldn't get out. No.
Pacquiao's going in there as the underdog.
Yeah. big time.
Yeah, big daddy underdog. But it's boxing, so it's, you know, who knows. So that goes down at 9 Eastern here, daylight time.
That's like, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning. My dad wanted to get it in. I was gonna go over to my parents to watch it, and my dad was talking to get it in, and then my mother realized what time it's on. And he goes, "You're not fucking getting that in. No way. I'm not having everyone coming over, you know, at 1 o'clock in the morning to watch the fight."
I think they're having it at the Tropicana here in Atlantic City, but I'm like, I ain't leaving here. That's how I feel. I ain't leaving.
You gonna stream? I'm gonna download the fight and watch it tomorrow.
That makes sense. I'm probably gonna. We're probably gonna find a stream of it. Watch it. You know, downloading it and watching it tomorrow is like, that sounds fine too.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna stay up to watch it.
Well, you're in Ireland, so you're.
It's like one. I think it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I think it starts at like 2 or something. But yeah,
sounds ridiculous. Just I know it's just, you know, you have to.
That's what, like, my mother found out. Like, my dad wanted to get to order it and have us all come over and watch it.
Must be hard watching like American sports over there.
No, well, it depends. I mean, that's the way it was when I used to watch wrestling. I mean, me and my friends would stay up and watch. You know, Royal Rumbles were fucking crazy. We'd be, you know, we always kind of tried to rotate it, so we were always in someone else's house, but we'd always go crazy, like, especially for a Rumble, like, you know, because
Rumbles are fun.
Rumbles is always the big one for us. Like,
yeah, Rumbles are a lot of fun because you get to see all your favorites, and they all come out and, you know, they all show their stuff. It's just a really good time. Except for these years.
Yeah, and it was back before, like, it wasn't. Well, it was. We did kind of look at the internet, but it was before, like, you kind of could see what was going to happen and who was going to most likely win. So it was kind of up in the air all the time. It was a better time.
It was a better time, and, you know, Rumbles were crazy.
Yeah. I think the best Royal Rumble was not just for the Rumble match, but I don't know who won that year, but Kurt Angle versus Chris Benoit wasn't the best match I've ever seen.
I know they'll never talk about Chris Benoit, but Chris Benoit was a great wrestler.
He was.
Horrible man, great wrestler.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Let's not talk about that anymore. It feels weird just bringing him up at all, like, doesn't it? It's a crazy situation. That whole thing.
We know we're also streaming on Twitch, and someone on Twitch says, Spiker600 says, "Can you be my friend? My ID is..." Yeah, I'll be your friend. But it just comes up when I read it, it's like, you lonely?
Yeah, I mean, I get people come into my stream and they either ask to play with me or stuff, and then just go. And it's like, what do they do?
Nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, like, you lonely? Do you need a hug?
It depends. I mean, like, if they're playing Mario Karts, do they want to join in play Mario Kart with you, or what?
He just says, "Can you just be my friend?" I'm like, it's on the Nintendo, so it's not like I have friends either.
That's a bit weird. Because usually it's just people asking, can they play? Like, if we were playing GTA last night, and there was one or two guys asking, can they join in? But just like, can they be my friend? That's a bit weird.
It just sounds so desperate. He's probably like,
if you're still in the stream, I'm sorry. What's his name? Spike. I don't mean to be.
Yes, he ain't there anymore. But it's just one of those things. It's like finding a little girl. She has that little buddy that's just like, "Can you be my friend?" You go like, "Sure." You don't want to say no.
Except instead of a little girl, it's a grown man.
Or a 14-year-old boy that's just probably just, you know, the only game he has is Mario Kart. And what a fine game to only have.
Yeah, it's a great game to have, I guess.
I don't want to make it sound like I'm some kind of rich asshole. I am not rich by any stretch of the imagination.
I think anyone here is rich.
I roll silverware at fucking Outback. How rich am I?
Yeah, do you get what you get? You wouldn't get tips for that, obviously. So what?
I'm an actual I'm a wage worker, so that's good.
You get okay.
I get.
That's right.
So I actually get a pretty decent wage for what I do. For what I do, I shouldn't be getting that. I get $9.50 an
So
hour.
all you do is roll silverware.
All I do for 3 hours.
The company I work for, like we run the facilities for our building, and part of it's catering, and so there's hospitality and stuff like that. So, I mean, we would just having one person do that. That'd be crazy. Like, why is he?
Well, we do it for the whole day. I mean, they have a shift, and it's only 3 hours, which, whatever. I'm a lazy bastard. That's fine.
Yeah, well, if you were working here, you'd be doing that, and then you'd be mopping floors, and then you'd be...
Right, we would be doing a lot of other shit.
Yeah.
That's what I expected.
No wasted motion.
There's no wasted motion either, because what I do is, there's always enough.
Yeah. It's just having someone do that. It's just that. That's it. I don't know. It's very, it's weird. But
I don't know if it's weird or they can just afford it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, we can't afford it. We had 2 staff leave there just over a month ago, and they haven't been replaced yet. So and they're not going to be replaced. They keep telling us that we're getting new staff in, but I know someone in HR in my company, and they haven't even started interviewing. So,
it's the question is, do you take on more manpower to do this job? Because what like I said, it's what I do is part of the host job. It's part of what hosts do.
Yeah.
So, I come into work looking like a host.
Yeah, but we're so tightly staffed, we wouldn't be no chance of someone just having one job, like, it's crazy.
Right. Yeah, one job, it would just be, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I never had anything more than a part-time job ever in my life, but I guess some people are like, just be happy you had a job or 2. I'm like, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, jobs I had to come by.
Yeah, and especially this, then my sister gave me the best birthday gift I could ever imagine. Can't wait.
What?
She's going away.
Oh, nice.
She's
for like good or for like moving out?
4 weeks. 4 weeks she's going. She's going to California, and I'm like, oh shit. Like, thank you, God's mom. People are like, wow, you make you sound like your sister's the most awful person in the world. I'm like, she ain't awful, she's just annoying. I will always say that she ain't awful. She ain't a bad person.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I get along really well with everyone in my family. We're kind of really one of them happy families.
Well, that's good to hear that you guys are really happy. And we're a happy family when we get drunk. Great.
I actually think that's, no one in my family really drinks that much, so it's kind of why we get.
We don't drink either, but when we do, it's like, yeah, man. Good times are all around. Wine coolers, motherfucker. My dad loves a good Coke, likes Coke and Jack. He's a Jack and Coke guy.
Oh, my dad just drinks Guinness.
Oh, okay, that's fine. You guys are a bunch of beer guys. We're hard drinkers.
No,
here.
no, I don't drink beer at all. I only drink. I would only drink whiskey mostly.
All right. But, I mean, being from Ireland and not drinking, I'm not saying.
You're not stereotyping me, but you are kind of.
I'm not saying like, hey.
No, it's pretty crazy. Like, I mean, that's all people do on the weekends is get fucking drunk. So it is pretty.
Look, I'm not saying like everyone goes like, it's off work time. Let's go. Let's get hammered.
That's almost exactly what it is like. I mean, it's kind of like that everywhere. Like a lot of places are like that. In England, it's exactly the same. And then in France, though, they just drink all through the week.
It's just a European thing. Is that what it is?
No, it's like in England and Ireland, we just wait. We don't drink during the week, and then just on Friday and Saturday and Sunday, we just drink all the time.
You guys just go nuts.
But it's like a constant on Europe itself. It's just a constant stream of drinking non-stop, like all week.
I want to. So you guys like to drink, and not Europeans, and we like to drink too, but we get serious about our drinks. We make fun of people what their drinks are. We're like, you're drinking that, you pansy.
Yeah, I didn't really like. I didn't really like the drink from you guys. The alcohol you guys have over there. I mean, the beers you have are not great.
I don't drink either because my father's an asshole, so yeah, it will rub off on me. But yeah, I'm not like, oh, go drink because you're high. I'm like, whatever. If you don't like beer, you don't like beer, or you don't like a lot of beer.
No, I just don't. I've never really liked drinking that much. I kind of just drink on very rarely. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, me too. I'm not a big drinker either, unless it's like a big event or something I can retain myself.
I think like we like when I was saying, we used to stay up and watch the wrestling with my friends. Sometimes you drink at that and things will get very, because obviously when you're drinking and wrestling, obviously you're gonna start doing wrestling moves.
Obviously, yeah, you're gonna put someone in a transmission, or you're gonna put someone in a arm lock and a rest toe hold or whatever.
Or like the Olympic slam or
yeah, the Olympic slam, and then they had to change it.
That was my particular one. That was something like
the Olympic slam is literally a suplex that you go backwards and forwards and then down. It is amazing. I'm not saying it's a bad move. I'm just saying anyone can do it.
And is Kurt Angle still knocking around, Jay?
Yes. Kurt Angle is still. He's actually, if you really want to hear this, he's actually TNA champion.
I mean, I know he's been in TNA, but I know he's
champion.
He's been drunk driving a lot.
Yeah, but you know what?
He's been on the painkillers.
Kurt Angle was a mess.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
his neck is all broken still, isn't it?
Kurt Angle's that kind of crazy that if his neck is severed and he still has like that 1 ounce of adrenaline, he would say to Dixie, "Put me in the match." Because he's a nut. He's nuts.
He really is. I mean, he was great. He was fantastic, but he just, as soon as he left WWE, did he leave or did he get fired?
He got fired.
Did he, for being drunk?
For drugs and all that stuff, and then he went to TNA, and Karen Angle at the time, his wife, fell in love with Jeff Jarrett. How's that? How's that for bullshit?
As in real or just the storyline?
This is for real, man.
Oh shit.
How do you lose your wife to someone else? And only in, I mean, I guess only. I'm not gonna say only in wrestling, but you're working for a company for a guy that just stole your wife.
Yeah.
You can go like, well, she got a divorce from me. I'm like, yeah, you were a mess, but literally, she went out. She was seeing Jeff Jarrett behind your back, you jackass.
Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, how are you supposed to work with someone like that? How the fuck would they? And did they have matches now while this is going on?
They should. Wouldn't that be great, right? It's not like wrestling didn't do, shoot kayfabe in the history of it.
Well, like obviously Edge and Matt Hardy.
That was a great one. They brought Matt Hardy back to lose the Edge.
Yeah, we're bringing you back, man. Even though your girlfriend cheated on you, but you're gonna lose.
So great.
Oh man. Is he? What happened to him? Is he still in?
They're TNA champions. I get what you're saying. Like, I forget they exist too. And then I listened to a wrestling podcast. They're like, yeah, these assholes are TNA champions. I'm like,
no,
what?
I just. The Hardy, they're both back together already, the Hardy brothers.
The Hardy brothers are back together, and Jeff Hardy broke his leg.
Well, I mean, the last thing I know about the Hardys was when he came out to fight Sting and Jeff Hardy, and he was off his face. I mean, he was in a bad way. And the last
time I saw Jeff Hardy is when he became WWE champion. Yes.
Was he WWE champion?
He was WWE champion.
Shit,
they put the belt on him.
Jesus Christ. Well, he wasn't he wasn't in such a bad state back then, I guess.
I mean, at the time, I mean, Jeff Hardy was amazing, so putting the belt on Jeff Hardy makes total sense. I mean, who would say, no, let's not put the belt on Jeff Hardy?
Triple H.
Triple H is a weirdo.
He hates everyone who is not him.
It's true.
It's like, that guy can't work, that guy can't work, that guy can't work.
That guy can't work.
No one can work. Say, him and Shawn Michaels are the only one in the company that can work.
Ever. And Shawn Michaels, man, I mean, you know, people give Shawn Michaels a lot of praise, and he deserves it, don't get me wrong, but I'd say that this defining moment was Undertaker Michaels 1 for WrestleMania. That was an amazing match.
Which one was that?
I think it was WrestleMania 26.
I don't remember, but I remember Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle.
Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle was very good. Ric Flair, Michaels was very good too. I mean, Michaels had very good matches. I don't want to sit here and say he didn't, but you know, I'm just, some of them are just like, holy shit.
I love Shawn Michaels, but I love Kurt Angle more. So me and my friend had we almost came to blows over him because we were just arguing who would win in a real fight. And I was like, obviously Kurt Angle would win.
Kurt Angle would win.
Shawn Michaels.
No. Seriously, Kurt Angle.
I know. And he wouldn't hear me. He didn't want to know. But,
why did you love Kurt Angle? He was Olympic. Because
I love Kurt Angle. He was a great wrestler. He was so funny.
Yeah, he was great.
So funny. But I loved Shawn Michaels too. But there's no way he could beat Kurt Angle in a real fight. Come on.
And you know, here's the thing. Kurt Angle was so great of what he did was, you know, he came in, he went like, I am the Olympic gold medalist, and I am Kurt Angle, and he's like, yeah, and then people are like, bow down to your Olympic hero.
Yeah, and like when it was him and Stone Cold trying to be Vince's favorite, do you remember that?
That was so great with the small hat and the
small hat. It was
the singing.
Yeah, it was great.
One of my favorite Kurt Angle moments is when he took a page out of Austin's book and actually drove a milk truck. I don't even know where you find a milk truck. Where the fuck do you find something like that?
I mean, you'd have to fill a tank full of milk. I mean, but
where the fuck do you find a milk truck?
Where'd you find a beer truck? I mean, like, come on, beer comes in barrels. It doesn't come in a big tanker like petrol. That's like a petrol truck that he filled with beer and milk. It's crazy.
But that I mean, I don't know who makes that call and go like, yo, do you have one of those old school milk trucks that used to come around in the 1950s?
With a hose attached.
With a hose.
Like people in the olden days, you just used to catch the milk with a bucket. He would hose the bucket at the house.
Milk delivery. Ching. Thanks. It might make their sighting really nice though, but it might attract dance. Oh, Kurt Angle was amazing.
I think he broke Bob Holly's leg or his arm.
He broke his arm on SmackDown with a somersault. It was a beautiful somersault, but he landed on that.
I hate
crushed his arm.
I hated Bob Holly.
Everyone hated Bob Holly. Who did?
Whenever he got beaten up, it was like, yeah, like when Brock Lesnar dumped him on his head. It was just like,
yeah, you know, Bob Holly, he seemed like he was a workhorse. He just stayed around forever.
Yeah, but he treated everyone like shit, you know.
He was shit. Bob Holly didn't give a shit about anyone.
No.
He really did.
No, but he was always working safe on them, especially on the new people. Like, he always give people a hard time.
Yeah, hardcore Holly. I can't imagine why he stayed as long as he did.
Because I think he's friends with, what's his name? Oh shit, what's his name? JBL.
John Bradshaw Layfield. Yeah. Bradshaw was great back in the day.
Bradshaw was amazing, but like, I actually, do you remember when he came out on WrestleMania and he came out like all these fake dollar bills with his face on it?
It sounds amazing.
Like,
Was that when he was?
I bought one of those on eBay. One of those Bradshaw dollars.
Bradshaw had to change his head from.
It was just like a piece of paper with, like, it was just like a dollar bill with his face on it. But I think it was fake, but still.
I think one of the funniest things that Bradshaw, you know,
When he came out with, he had a neck brace on and he had his cowboy hat on with it. It was.
John Bradshaw was great. And the thing about it was Bradshaw, he would come out with the car, he would come out with the limo, which the limo is great. I mean, I love the limo, but every time when he come out was you hear the boos and the, you know.
On his entrance music, that was.
What the fuck was the move for?
Because it's cows, I don't know, it's from Texas. He had.
But he's not from Texas, he was built from New York City.
Oh, yeah.
That even made it funnier. I'm like, what the fuck's with the move? It's like in the middle of the song, it goes like do. You know, it sounds very it sounds very Wall Street. And you know, Bradshaw made a lot of money on Wall Street, so it's not kayfabe. It wasn't like they were bullshitting people, but it's just funny how his character.
He wrote a book, I think, on investment.
He did wrote a book on investment. I will make you money. Just him, just looking just like Bradshaw from APA.
Yeah, the APA.
Just like just him on a desk looking really mean. Like you look at them, you're like, this guy's gonna make me money.
Like they had an office. Him and Farouk had like an office, which was like a table and a door.
It's so great. They had an office that literally had a table. You're right, but it's so great.
You had to knock on the door. Great.
Yeah. We need protection. How much?
I mean, there's nothing like that now, though, is there? Like, I haven't watched wrestling in a long time.
No, there's no like no continuity shit like that anymore.
Just doesn't seem as fun.
You know what? I like wrestling, and I still think the product's okay. But yeah, back in the day, the crazy shit was just crazy.
I think they probably had a lot more control over what they did back then. It was like the Farouk and Bradshaw just said, "Hey, listen, we just want to have a door, a little office thing here." And yeah.
I think the problem with the product this time was The Rock and Stone Cold, and everyone had a piece of what they could do and what they can say. You know, remember that this is a little inside baseball, but when Stone Cold, that night Austin 316 got coined, he was in the hospital and he was talking to I think it was it doesn't matter who it is, but he was talking to the guy and we're like, okay, what did Jake the Snake say? He's all about the Bible, and he said, okay, how about Austin 316? He went like, yeah, how about that? I'll do that. And so he goes out, and Vince he didn't have to clear it with Vince or with some writers or shit. He just went out there and said,
yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have. He just went out.
That would be like all done with like, what kind of market is this going towards and all this kind of crap, and let's focus test it and stuff, and how does it go on? How does it sound on Twitter?
Yeah, but I mean, literally, it's so micromanaged to the point of it just doesn't matter. I mean, if it was micromanaged to that point back in the day, we would not have Austin 316 would say, "I just whipped your ass."
No, you wouldn't have like. Remember Mankind? What did he do? Mankind did something with The Rock. It was like This Is Your Life.
Yeah, and then it went over. It went over. Literally, it was the highest.
Rock saw connection, like it was.
Yeah, it went over, but you can see that they said, "Okay, you got this much time," and they went over and shit. And that's the thing; it wasn't so scripted. It was scripted, but it wasn't to death. Oh, say this line, do this line.
Yeah, Raw used to run late, didn't it?
Raw used to run for 2 hours.
No, but they'd run over time, like.
They always ran over time, but it's just, That was the thing while Vince was all pissed off. He was like, "You went over." like that's what I miss. I miss the random like spontaneity. Like, is that supposed to happen?
Yeah. But I guess with the internet, you can't really. I mean, it's impossible. Like I said with the Royal Rumble, I mean, there used to be like a bit of mystery to it, but now you can kind of, you know, everyone they kind of know exactly who's gonna win, or most likely is gonna win, and you know, it's not as good anymore.
No, this is not as good anymore. I miss the days of like wrestling used to be insane. Those are good times. Or wrestling used to be just whatever. Where Jericho would come out and call Stephanie a body-feeding trash bag hoe.
I even when Jericho debuted, I hadn't got a clue what that. I was just at that countdown. I was like, what the hell is this countdown?
And they debuted him right next to The Rock. I mean,
The Rock and Mankind, yeah.
You couldn't ask for a better debut. I mean,
his first match was it? His first match was against The Rock.
I don't know who his first match, but his first promo was against The Rock. You couldn't
I think
ask.
he had a match that I think like he had a match against The Rock on that one. It was on that Raw then.
Now Chris Jericho's though, it's just all he does is just kiss ass.
Is he back in the WWE?
Yeah, he's doing a podcast for them. He's doing house shows, but he's doing a podcast called Live with Chris Jericho. And Stone Cold used to do a podcast with him, and he did too with Triple H and Vince McMahon, which are great fucking interviews.
That sounds good.
It was great. It was, you know, it was one of the best things, but they couldn't come to a deal. So they got hippy dippy Chris Jericho, which he's a drip.
Yeah, I mean that's like I mean, who wants Chris Jericho? I mean, you want Stone Cold, you want someone decent. That was always Chris Jericho's problem. No one really wants. He was good, but he didn't want. No one wanted him as the champ or anything.
Right. No,
I couldn't believe he was the undisputed champ. That blew us all away, but in the wrong way. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously I wanted Kurt Angle to win that one. But
yeah, Kurt Angle didn't win.
No,
Yeah,
but like anyone but Chris Jericho was like, really? He can't carry that belt. He can barely hold them.
yeah, I can't believe they put him over as the first undisputed champion. But hey, they believed. I guess they wanted to swerve people.
Well, they certainly did.
Well, you know, you had The Rock and Austin. I mean, who's gonna sit here and go like, well, if they give it to The Rock or Austin, that would suck. Or like, whatever. I'm sure the ECW Mongoloids probably loved him when they gave it to Jericho. I'm like, that's fine and dandy. Now looking back and going like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, he was great and all, but he was great in ECW actually. I
had heard Chris Jericho.
Yeah, I remember a great match with him and Sabu.
Those people are. Sabu's nuts.
Is he still alive?
He is still alive. I know. I'm shocked as you are. I thought that man's gonna die.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I would have thought he woke up one morning and thought he was in a match and jumped out a window or something. I don't know, something crazy like that. But Jesus, the fact he's still alive is
It's insane that he's still alive.
Is Jake the Snake still alive?
Yes. I can't believe he's still alive too. He had a scare last year because he had to be rushed to the hospital. But Jake the Snake is still alive.
Ultimate Warrior's dead though, isn't he?
Ultimate, well, that was so tragic because he made his speech, and I heard the speech. It was great. You know, and then Ultimate Warrior. You hear a lot of things by naysayers and people, and and trust me, Ultimate Warrior doesn't really help his cause either. He would say things like, "I am the Ultimate Warrior, and I think this is shit."
Yeah, I never know. I mean, I never really watched it back when he was in WWE. It was WWF back then.
There's, no one believed in kayfabe than the Ultimate Warrior up to his last.
He actually thought he was the Ultimate Warrior.
He, for people out there and go like, well, is wrestling fake? Not their Ultimate Warrior. He changed his name to fucking Warrior. He did. He absolutely.
I know he changed his. I thought he changed his actual name to Ultimate Warrior, not just to Warrior. But yeah, he was crazy.
Yeah, his name was. He legally changed his name to the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, he was just off the reservation.
Absolutely off the reservation, but that's what made it awesome. He was so off the reservation. I don't even know there is a reservation.
I remember they made a video as well. It was just basically them trashing them. The WWE.
Yeah, the Ultimate Destruction, the Ultimate Warrior. I mean, holy
It's just an hour.
Holy.
Let's just have people sit down for an hour and trash them.
That was. It was. It was literally like, hey, who wants to comment on the Ultimate Warrior DVD? Let's round up some motherfuckers. I watched that DVD.
Oh god! Is it like? How long is it like?
It's I think it's like 2 hours.
90 minutes of the Ultimate Warrior sucks.
Yes! 90 minutes of Hogan saying how much he sucks and how much he sucks and how out there he was in his promos and shit.
At least he could bleed and draw for Christian. That's what I don't get. Like, I mean, yeah, Hulk Hogan can slag him off because Hulk Hogan was a bigger star, but what Christian couldn't draw, bleed.
Christian was a good hand, but he's not.
Yeah, he was funny, but he couldn't draw.
Absolutely.
Not like the Warrior.
Oh, I hit FSD.
I love Christian more than I like the Ultimate Warrior, but the reality is, Ultimate Warrior have got a lot more people in seats than Christian ever will. So you just had a lot of people who were better. I mean, it's basically slagging them off.
Yeah, they don't sell the Ultimate Destruction, the Ultimate Warrior, which whatever. Probably at that time, the Ultimate Warrior was going crazy. I'm not, people can sit here and go like, he came to his. I guess he came to his reservation senses and go like, hey, look, I'm the Ultimate Warrior. I went like that. That's cool. Yeah, Obby.
Ah, damn it.
Playing some Destiny. Alright, we got Jay Wilson. He wanted to think about his Al Wilson and Lemon Straw 06. Time for dreams to get broken. You want to play some worldwide soon, FSD? Not now. Like in the next 5 races or so.
Oh, they're never gonna get me now by a million years. Oh, they might.
Absolutely, you can join. I'll type in my ID in the chat and find me by that. Ravens Dolphin and on the Nintendo Network ID. We're in the Pacquiao Mayweather thing. FSC I might have to. Absolutely. I wish I knew the code. I would give it to you, but I don't.
Oh, you streaming on Twitch as well at the same time?
Yeah, we're using that RE stream. A restream. We only do 2. No more than 2. Any more than 2, it just becomes a clusterfuck. Keep that in mind. For anyone out there, it's like any more than 2, it becomes a fucking cluster. Yeah, after you can join, I'll back out and we'll get together. Then we'll play it. I should just back out of this match. FSD, someone's gonna join us. You excited for the House of Our Wolves?
Damn it! Yeah.
with its PvP goals.
Yeah, and the firefight modes. I can't wait for that. Shit. Oh fuck. Oh, I don't believe it.
I can't believe it either.
What the hell? Ah,